Hey YouTube, so I did this style about a week ago. Now I filmed myself doing most of it, and then I completely got super duper busy and I kind of rushed through the rest of it and I couldn't film it. But let me show you. So first we start the style off by making sure that you section your hair off. I secured mine with rubber bands. Do not pull your hair all the way through it. If so, you're going to have more breakage when you take the rubber bands out. You can also use clips or claws to section the hair off. But I just had rubber bands, so I use those. So I'm going to show you all how I did the twist. Now this is one way that I did it. The base, which is in my left hand, you want to take locks from the one side of the base, wrap it around, and you have to twist your hair again just to make sure it looks nice and neat, and then wrap it around the base twice. Grab another piece from the same side, twist it, and wrap it around the base after you twist it. Again, make sure your hair is moist or has some type of dampness to it so that you have less breakage to your hair. So now we're going to start with the barrel twist. The last lock that I wrapped around is the one that I started the barrel twist with. So you just keep wrapping, and then that end, you put it back into your base. Wrap, and once it gets too short and you have a little tail, put it in your base and start again. Try to grab the longest lock that you can so that you have to do less tucking. And make sure you keep it as close as you can do it. So this is the second time that I've actually even done barrel twist, so I'm still getting used to it. But I'll do a tutorial showing just how to do it. It'll be better than this though. So keep doing it. Keep wrapping. This is basically the technique. Keep it tight and tuck and grab the longest lock you can. And I'll also show you a different way to close the end. So the way I did this, which I was rushing to get to work, y'all. I feel like I'm always rushing to get to work. But anyways, you fold the locks over and then you secure it with a rubber band. You don't have to you don't have to go too many times over with the rubber band because you don't want to have too much breakage when you take it out. Moving right along. So this second section, I'm going to show you all how I do the twist from the start to the end. Okay, so start off with twisting. Make sure you twist in the right direction, because as you can see with this one, I completely twisted my whole lock out of the twist. You see it? How loose it is? Yeah, I twisted it out. Didn't even realize it. And it was right there on the edge, so it's noticeable, at least to me. So this time we're going from one side, twisting it around my base, which is in my left hand, and then going to the opposite side. So this creates more of a crisscross effect. And I still do not know what the freak these names is for this twist. I think I remember hearing it was a tree braid, but then I don't think that's right. Let me know if you all know what the name of this technique is. So just keep going to opposite sides. So the concept is basically you twist the lock and then wrap it around your base twice and then go to the opposite side and do the same exact thing. And make sure you keep it close to your scalp. And another reason why you're twisting it as you go, because you want to see that crisscross effect. So I didn't even know how to do this style until I looked on a YouTube channel. Like right before I did this, I looked at a stylist. She was doing someone's hair. And I was like, okay, I see how she's doing it. Let me try it myself. Okay, so you see that was the last one that I that I had wrapped around my base. Now I'm going to start my barrel twist. Tuck that. Now I went from the opposite side. I don't know if you all caught that. You don't have to keep going in the same direction when you do a barrel twist. As long as you keep it tight, close to each other, like I just did, and tuck the smallest piece and grab the longest lock you can and twist it over again. Look at that. Y'all see that space? And you see I'm feeling and I'm showing you? Yeah. Make sure you're feeling the barrel twist as you go to make sure it's as tight as possible in case you're not in front of a mirror or in case you're rushing or it's like behind your head and you really can't see it. And don't think just because your locks maybe are shorter that you can't do this style. You can definitely do it. So keep on the lookout. I'm going to do another tutorial just on the barrel twist. So that's that. So I wanted to just film the rest of it. So keep in mind this is a week old that it's been in my hair. So I got to remember how I did it. So I got a bobby pin there. So what I did was I did these, I did the barrel twists, which are these. And then these aren't flat twists. They're supposed to be, oh gosh, what are they called? Tree something? I think they're called like tree something. I don't know. I don't remember how I freaking did this part. I did this back and then I was rushing for work and so I just threw my hair up in the front. So yeah, we're gonna see if I can remember how to do this style. How I did it. In the front, I just did a basket weave across. Then I left the rest hanging. So definitely my hair was wet when I styled it, because you always want to style your hair wet because once it dries, it helps to set the style. So, and also if you're manipulating your locks, you want them to be wet because you're gonna have less breakage. So let's see. So you see I got this coming up. I got what, 1, 2, maybe what, 7 of these coming up. So I think how I did it was I gathered as most of my locks as I could and tied them up and kind of twisted it like that and tucked that in. Now this is definitely, when I first started doing this style, I didn't plan on the front looking like this. I planned on it doing barrel twists to all of this hair that I had out. But like I said, when I had first did the style, I was rushing for work and I just threw it up because I didn't have time to finish it. And I decided to just keep it like that. I was getting compliments on my hair. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep it like this until I'm ready to take it down. So I'm just bobby pinning it in the back in place. So that's up. Of course you can tuck it. Now I'm gonna have some pieces kind of sticking out. Like I said, this has been a week old and I haven't put any water on it or anything. So I brought 2 of them up. So these 2. And at the end of my barrel twist, I put rubber bands. So I guess I had this kind of tucked right there. Yeah. Then brought this up. This kind of reminds me of like an Aries, like a ram. This style. I don't know. I guess I was channeling some inner Aryan energy with this style. Now let me see how I did this part. Now I think I took this twist and covered up the end of this front part. I covered up that with this twist. And I have a bobby pin sticking me right in my head. So covered that up, brought it towards the front. Oh yeah, I really don't remember how I did this style. I ain't even gonna lie. This don't look like how I first did it, do it? I don't remember, y'all. Why didn't y'all remind me how I did this? Okay, so you can kind of tuck that in. Basically just play around with it and look at your hair from different angles. It's all about the angles. You know, it can look really good from one angle and just like look real silly from another angle. See, like that? I don't like that. Y'all gotta excuse me. I just got off a 16-hour shift at work. And your girl is tired. Now I know, let me see. Okay, so let's redo this. So let's bring this. Yep, that's how I did it. And I just bobby pinned it. I know, I'm sorry. This what happen when you do a tutorial a week after you've had the style on your head. Now I know I can secure this bobby pin in here a little bit better in the back. Really, it's just about using techniques. So we got barrel twists, we got flat twists, we got basket weaves, we have this, I think this is like a tree, they call it, I gotta look it up. We got lock pedals. There's so many different techniques that come with locks, and it's just a matter of incorporating them. You can braid your locks, you can two-strand and twist your locks. So it's just a matter of taking those styles and manipulating them, seeing what goes together. So of course, if you do braids to your scalp and put that into a certain design, it'd be good to have that with a braid out. So have it braided into a certain design, and then have most of your hair braided for a while, and then maybe like midweek you take it down, you have a braid out on one side of your style. So those two go together. And to me, I think like flat twists and so this is similar to how I had a lot of this in the front coming together. It's not exactly, but it's just a matter of I just took everything and just kind of shaped it around my head. It's not exact, I know, but I just want to come out with a tutorial for you all. Basically, I want to show you all how I did this and how I did the barrel twist. So I'll do some more, do them a little bit better, a lot of it better, and let me know what you all think. But yeah, it's just a matter of playing around with different styles no matter what the length of your hair is. Like to me, I think flat twists go good with lock pedals, or you could do something like this and it'll go good with these barrel twists. So just play around with it. Or you could just kind of mix it up and do braids with barrel twists. Whatever you want to do, just play around with your hair. What's like the worst that could happen? Just definitely use water. And what I always keep in my water bottle is, of course, water, vegetable glycerin, and essential oils. And I talk about that a lot in my lock retwist video. Yeah, check that out if you haven't seen. I have a video about deep cleaning your locks, which is so important. I mean, you just have to have clean locks. It's like having a clean body. Like, why would you have a dirty body and then be looking good from head to toe? Like, that makes no sense. It's the same with your hair. Why have dirty hair but have like a really nice hairstyle? Like, it doesn't go together. To me, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. It just flat out don't go together. So have a clean scalp. Don't believe when they say, oh, dirty hair, gross. That's gross. Like, that's really gross. It's really gross. Like, at the end of the day, your scalp is still part of your skin. You don't want to go, months without cleaning your skin, right? Like, the most that I'll go, like, honestly, the most that I'll go without washing my hair is probably 3 weeks. And that's if I'm like super duper lazy, busy, or like it's just maybe in the cold months because you're not sweating as much, but you gotta clean your hair, like for real. You just gotta clean your hair. So I hope you like the style. It's a little makeshift, but I can still even just wear this still and just kind of clean it up a little bit. But I like it. I got a lot of compliments from it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and rate and comment. Let me know any other videos you want to see, whether it's some natural hair, eating healthier, vegan, vegetarian meals, or different type of crafts and like, you know, artsy fartsy things. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.